Good morning, students. We are discussing chapter morphology of flowering plants. In morphology of flowering plants, we started root. Now we are discussing types of root system. What it is? Types of root system. In angiospermic plants, how many types of root systems are present? In angiospermic plants, 3 types of root systems are present. Taproot system, fibrous root system, and adventitious root system. Right? Yesterday we discussed tap root system. Yes or no? Which root system? Tap root system. Tap root system. Right? Now listen here. Sir, presence of a taproot system, it is a character of which plants? Dicot plants. Therefore, taproot system present in most of the dicots. Taproot system is present in most of the dicots. Is it okay? Right? Sir, taproot system is of 2 types. Taproot system is of how many types? 2 types. First one is a deep feeders, and second one is a surface feeders. What are the 2 types? Deep feeders and second one is a surface feeders. The name itself indicates deep feeders. It means here the taproot elongates more. Therefore, elongated taproot is present. As taproot is more elongated, the root penetrates into the deeper layers of the soil. Root penetrates into the deeper layers of the soil. Right? Therefore, deep feeders elongated taproot. What they are having? Elongated taproot. Root system penetrates. Root system penetrates where deep into the soil layers. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, elongated taproot is present and root system is going to penetrate deep into the what? Soil layers. Now go for number 2. Which feeders? Surface feeders. Name itself indicates. Here, taproot is not much elongated. Secondary roots spreads horizontally near to the soil surface. Secondary roots spreads horizontally near to the soil surface. Therefore, taproot is not elongated much. Is taproot elongated much? No. Therefore, taproot is not elongated much. Secondary roots. Which roots? Secondary roots. Secondary roots means which order branches? First order branches, right? Secondary roots spreads how? Horizontally. Secondary roots spreads horizontally where? Near soil surface. Near what, sir? Soil surface. Therefore, surface feeders, taproot is not elongated much. It means taproot is not going to the deeper layers of the soil. Secondary roots means first order branches, right? They spreads horizontally near the soil surface. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, sir, taproot system is of how many types? 2 types. What are they? Deep feeders and second one is what, sir? Surface feeders. Deep feeders and surface feeders. Right, go for the second type of root system. What it is? Fibrous root system. What it is? Fibrous root system. Fibrous root system. Now listen here. Sir, fibrous root system is seen in most of the monocots. Therefore, present in which root system? Fibrous root system. Present in what, sir? Most of the monocots, present in most of the monocots. Most of the monocots. Is it okay? Right. Now take a seed. A seed with how many parts? 2 parts. A seed is having how many parts? 2 parts. First one is seed coat. What is the first one? Seed coat. Sir, this is seed coat, right? This is seed coat. What is the second part? Embryo. Sir, embryo contains how many parts? 2 parts. What are they? Embryonal axis and cotyledon. Sir, this is embryonal axis. This is embryonal axis. Okay, right? And this is cotyledon. Sir, why here only one cotyledon is present? Because we are discussing monocots, right? Mono, one, cotyledon. Therefore, these are with how many cotyledons? One cotyledon. Now you tell me, sir, this is upper end of embryonal axis. Yes or no? This upper end of embryonal axis is called as what, sir? Plumule. Which end? Upper end of what? Embryonal axis, called as what? Plumule. Sir, plumule later develops into what, sir? Stem. What develops into what? Plumule develops into stem. Plumule develops into stem. Is it okay? Right. Now, sir, this is which end of embryonal axis? Lower end of embryonal axis. Sir, lower end of embryonal axis is called as what, sir? Radicle. Which end? Lower end of what? Embryonal axis, called as what? Radicle. Now, sir, we are discussing monocots, right? In case of monocots, this radicle is short-lived. It means the lifespan of radicle is less. So, radicle disintegrates in early stages. What has disintegrated? The radicle has disintegrated in early stages. So, can we call radicle as ephemeral? Yes, because ephemeral means having short lifespan. Whose lifespan is short? Radicle lifespan is short. In case of which plants? Monocots. Therefore, in which plants, sir? Monocots. In monocots, radicle. Radicle is a ephemeral. Ephemeral means what, sir? Short lifespan. Short lifespan. Sir, whose lifespan is short, sir? Radicle lifespan is short. In the case of which plants? Monocots. Is this statement okay? Now listen here. Sir, when radicle disintegrates, after disintegration of radicle, a cluster of roots arises. What are arising? Cluster of roots are arising. From where this cluster of roots are arising, sir? This cluster of roots, cluster means group. This cluster of roots are arising from base of the plumule. Arising from base of the plumule or base of the stem. Is this statement okay? What are arising? Cluster of roots are arising. From where, sir? From base of the stem or base of the plumule. This cluster of roots forms fibrous root system. This cluster of roots forms what, sir? Fibrous root system. Sir, here how many roots are present? Many roots are present. Yes or no? Right? All roots nearly of same size. The size of all roots nearly same. The size of all roots nearly same. Right? Therefore, when, sir, after disintegration, of what? Radicle, a cluster, right? A cluster of roots arises. Cluster of roots arises. Arises from where, sir? Arises from base of what? Base of stem or base of plumule. Sir, from base of stem, base of plumule, what has arisen? Cluster of roots arisen. When, sir? After disintegration of radicle. Is this statement okay? Right. Sir, this cluster of roots together forms which system, sir? Fibrous root system. Okay, right. Now listen this statement. Each root in this cluster, each root is called as fibrous root. Each root is called as which root, sir? Fibrous root. Sir, cluster means many, right? Right. All these roots are nearly of same size. All roots in a cluster. All roots in a cluster are nearly of what? Same size. Sir, what are nearly of same size? All these roots which are present in this cluster, they are of a nearly same size. Is it okay? Right? Now, sir, we are discussing which root system? Fibrous root system, right? Now, listen here. Sir, this fibrous root system, they are surface feeders. Fibrous roots are which feeders? Surface feeders. Then what about taproots? Taproots are either deep feeders or surface feeders, whereas fibrous roots are which feeders? They are surface feeders. Fibrous roots are surface feeders. Is it okay? Right? Sir, fibrous root system. Which root system? Fibrous root system. Right? Which roots they are? Fibrous roots. Sir, this fibrous roots, they contains which roots, sir? Fibrous roots. These fibrous roots, they contains number 1, root hairs. Root hairs. Number 2, lateral roots. Lateral roots. Right. Number 3, root cap. Is these statements okay? Right? Therefore, sir, fibrous roots, what they contain, sir? Fibrous roots contains root hairs. Number 2, lateral roots. Number 3, root cap. Is it okay? Right? Sir, yesterday I told the function of root hairs. What is the function of root hairs? Root hairs helps in absorption of capillary water and minerals from the soil. Yes or no? Which roots? Root hairs. Root hairs helps in absorption. Helps in what? Absorption. Sir, helps in absorption of what, sir? Helps in absorption of capillary water. Helps in absorption of capillary water and what more? Minerals. Helps in absorption of capillary water and minerals. From where, sir? From soil. Sir, what is the meaning of capillary water? What is the meaning of capillary water? Now listen here. Take a soil water. What it is? Soil water. Name itself indicates. Sir, water present in soil called as what? Soil water. Sir, the soil water is of 4 types. Soil water is of how many types? 4 types. What are they, sir? Number 1. First one is a run-away water. What it is? Run-away water. Run-away water. Second one is a gravitational water. What it is? Gravitational water. Third one is a hygroscopic water. Hygroscopic water. Hygroscopic water. And fourth one is a capillary water. What is the fourth one, sir? Capillary water. Therefore, soil water is of how many types? 4 types. What are they? Runaway water, gravitational water, hygroscopic water, capillary water. In these 4 types of waters, runaway water, gravitational water, hygroscopic water, these 3 types of waters are not available for plants. Are they available for plants? No. Therefore, water which is available to plants is capillary water. Therefore, water which is available to plants is which water, sir? Capillary water. Whereas runaway water, gravitational water and hygroscopic water, are they available to plants? Not available. Not available to plants. They are not available to plants. Then which water is available to plants, sir? Capillary water. capillary water is the only soil water. Capillary water is the only soil water which is available to plants. Which is available to plants. Therefore, the only water which is available to plants is which water, sir? Capillary water. Is this statement okay? Right. Therefore, sir, root hairs helps in absorption of capillary water and minerals from the soil. Right? Now, go for third type of root system. Third type of root system, what it is, sir? Adventitious roots, right? Adventitious roots. Sir, what is the meaning of adventitious roots, sir? Roots developed from any part of the plant other than radicle. They should not be developed from radicle. Other than radicle, if roots are developed, that roots we are calling as what, sir? Adventitious roots. Therefore, adventitious roots. Roots developed. Roots developed. Roots developed from where? Developed from any part of a plant. Developed from any part of a plant other than radicle. Therefore, other than radicle, from any part of a plant, if roots are developed, we are calling that roots as what? Adventitious roots. Sir, we are saying that developed from any part of a plant, any part of a plant. Sir, what does it mean? Developed from what, sir? They are developed from nodes, internodes of the stem and from the leaves. Which roots, sir? Adventitious roots. Therefore, adventitious roots. Which roots? Adventitious roots generally. Adventitious roots, what, sir? Generally developed. Adventitious roots are generally developed from what? Generally developed from, adventitious roots are generally developed from nodes, internodes, internodes of stem, and what, sir? Leaves. Is these statements okay? Therefore, developed from nodes, internodes of the stem as well as from the leaves. Which roots they are? Adventitious roots. Sir, adventitious roots are present in dicots or monocots. Adventitious roots are present in both dicots as well as monocots. Which roots? Adventitious roots. Where they are present? In dicots as well as in monocots. Therefore, adventitious roots present in adventitious roots present in both dicots and monocots. I am not saying that in all dicots and in all monocots adventitious roots are present. I am saying that adventitious roots are present in dicots and monocots. It won't mean that present in all dicots and monocots. Is it okay? Right? Sir, we are discussing which roots, sir? Adventitious roots. Which roots they are? Adventitious roots. Is it okay? Right? Now go for examples of adventitious roots. Examples of which roots, sir? Adventitious roots. Now listen here. Adventitious roots are present in what, sir? Both dicots as well as monocots, right? Now, I am taking here example of dicot as well as example of monocot. For example, take banyan tree. Which tree, sir? Banyan tree. I am not saying banana tree. It's banyan tree. Sir, banyan tree means nothing but ficus. Ficus. We can pronounce it as ficus also. No problem with that pronunciation. Ficus or ficus. It's a dicot, sir. Banyan tree, it is a dicot or monocot? Dicot. Sir, this banyan tree contains taproot as well as adventitious roots, sir. What and what it contains? It contains taproots as well as adventitious roots. It contains taproots as well as what, sir? Adventitious roots. Is it okay? Right. Sir, these tap roots are underground. I am speaking about right, banyan tree, right? In case of banyan tree, the tap root is underground or aerial, sir? Underground. Whereas these adventitious roots, they are aerial. Which roots are aerial? Right, adventitious roots are aerial. Which roots are underground? Tap root is underground. In case of which plants, sir? Banyan tree. Now, go for examples of monocots. Monstera. Monstera. You can take maize, sugarcane. Sir, in case of monstera, maize and sugarcane, right, sir, these three are dicots or monocots? These three are monocots, right? These three are monocots. These three are monocots. In case of these three plants, okay, sir, monocots means which root system should be present? Fibrous root system, right? Fibrous roots. Along with fibrous roots, it also contains adventitious roots. Along with fibrous roots, what they contains? Adventitious roots. Is it okay? Right? Sir, in case of these three plants, the fibrous roots are underground. What are underground? Fibrous roots are underground. Whereas adventitious roots, they are aerial. Adventitious roots are aerial. Is this statement clear? Now see these statements carefully. Sir, banyan tree, ficus. Ficus is a dicot, so it should contain taproot. But in case of banyan tree, along with taproot, adventitious roots are present. That adventitious roots are aerial. Sir, monstera, maize and sugarcane, these are monocots. These are monocots. Monocots means should contain fibrous roots. Yes or no? Along with fibrous roots, here what are present? Adventitious roots are present. These adventitious roots are aerial. Does it mean that adventitious roots are always aerial? No. Adventitious roots, they may be aerial or they may be underground. They are not aerial all the time. They are not aerial all the time. Therefore, adventitious roots, they may be aerial or they may be underground. Right? Which roots we are speaking about? Adventitious roots. Adventitious roots are either aerial, above the surface of the soil, or underground, below the surface of the soil. In the introduction class, I told one important statement. What it is? All fibrous roots are adventitious roots. All roots are adventitious roots, but all adventitious roots are not fibrous roots. Yes or no? Right? What it is? All fibrous roots. All fibrous roots are adventitious roots. All fibrous roots are adventitious roots, but all adventitious roots are not fibrous. All adventitious roots are not fibrous. Is this statement okay? Sir, fibrous roots means developed from base of the stem, base of the plumule. Sir, fibrous roots, from where they are developed from? Base of the stem or base of the plumule? Are they developed from radicle? No. If not developed from radicle, we should call them as adventitious roots. Yes or no? Therefore, fibrous roots are developed not from radicle. So, they becomes which roots are? Adventitious roots. Therefore, all fibrous roots are adventitious roots. Sir, adventitious root, is it always developed from base of the stem or base of the plumule? No. They may develop from internode of the stem. They may develop from nodes of the stem. Yes or no? They may develop even from the leaves. In such cases, can we call adventitious roots as fibrous roots? No. Therefore, right, all fibrous roots are adventitious roots, but all adventitious roots are not fibrous roots. All adventitious roots are not fibrous roots. Is this statement clear? Okay, right. Now, listen this statement. Sir, take three types of root systems. I told three types of root systems till now. What are they? Tap root system. What is the first one? Tap root system. Tap root system. Second one is fibrous root system. What it is? Fibrous root system. fibrous root system. And third one is a adventitious root system. What it is? Adventitious root system. Adventitious root system. These are three types of root systems present in angiospermic plants. Which plants? Angiospermic plants. How many types of root systems? Three types of root systems. What are they? Taproot system, fibrous root system, adventitious root system. Sir, taproot system, where it is present? It is present in most of the dicots, right? Which root system, sir? Taproot system. Where it is present? Most of the dicot plants. Whereas fibrous root system, where it is present, sir? Fibrous root system is present in most of the monocots. Fibrous root system is present in most of the monocots. Whereas adventitious root system, where we can see this adventitious root system, sir? Adventitious root system is seen in both dicots as well as monocots. Seen in the case of both dicots and monocots, but not in all dicots and all monocots. Is it okay? Right. Now, sir, wheat. I think you heard this word, wheat. Right. Sir, wheat is a dicot or monocot? Wheat is a monocot. So it should be with which root system, sir? Fibrous root system. Take rice. Sir, rice is dicot or monocot? It's a monocot. So it should be with which root system, sir? It should be with a fibrous root system. It should be with a fibrous root system. Is this statement clear? Okay. We completed types of root system, types of root system. Now we are going for the next topic, characteristics of roots, characters of root. Sir, what are the characteristic features shown by a root, right? Characters of a root. Now listen here. Sir, a root, it is a cylindrical structure. Therefore, roots are which structures? Cylindrical structures. Roots are which structures, sir? Cylindrical structures, cylindrical structures. Sir, roots are they underground all the time? No. Generally, roots are underground. It won't mean that roots are always underground. Therefore, roots generally underground. Roots generally underground. Roots are generally underground. Sir, a root grows in the direction of gravitational force or in the direction of sunlight. A root is growing in the direction of gravitational force. Yesterday I told you, gravitational force means it acts in downward direction. Yes or no? Gravitational force, what it is? Gravitational force. Gravitational force acts in downward direction, right? The root grows in which manner, sir? It grows in the direction of gravitational force. Okay. Gravitational force is acting in downward direction. The growth of root is also taking place in the direction of gravitational force. It means root grows in which manner? Positively geotrophic manner. Root grows in positively geotrophic manner. Root grows in positively geotrophic manner. Sir, geo means earth or gravity. Trophic means movement. It means here root is moving, right? Root is moving in the direction of what? Gravitational force. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, positively. Why we used this word positively? Because it is in the direction of gravitational force, not opposite to the direction of gravitational force. So, we are calling it as positively geotrophic manner. Is it okay? Whereas the stem grows in which manner? Stem grows in the direction of sunlight. Therefore, stem grows in positively phototrophic manner or negatively geotrophic manner. What? Stem grows in which manner? Positively phototrophic manner or negatively geotrophic manner. Whereas root grows in which manner, sir? Positively geotrophic manner or negatively phototrophic manner. Sir, why we are calling it as a negatively phototrophic manner, sir? Because photo means light, that is sunlight. Trophic means movement. It means here root is moving opposite to the direction of what? Sunlight. Opposite. Why? Opposite. That's why we used the right indication minus. Therefore, negatively phototrophic manner. It means opposite to the direction of sunlight. What is moving? Root is moving. Therefore, root grows in positively geotrophic manner or negatively phototrophic manner. Is this statement okay? Right. But for this statement, one exceptional case is there. Except, what, sir? Except respiratory roots. Except which roots, sir? Respiratory roots. Sir, respiratory roots are also called as breathing roots. What is another name for respiratory roots? Breathing roots. Which roots, sir? Breathing roots. These respiratory roots are even called as nematophores. Respiratory roots are also called as breathing roots or nematophores. Now listen this statement. Sir, roots grows in positively geotrophic manner, right? But respiratory roots, they grows in positively phototrophic manner. This we will discuss in detail during root modifications. In the next coming topics, we are going to discuss this respiratory roots in detail. Is it okay? Right. Therefore, here you have to remember one important statement. What it is? Respiratory roots, right, grows. Respiratory roots grows in which manner, sir? Positively phototrophic manner. Generally, who grows in positively phototrophic manner? Stem grows in positively phototrophic manner. But respiratory roots, these are roots growing in positively phototrophic manner or negatively geotrophic manner. Positively phototrophic manner or negatively geotrophic manner. Is this statement okay? Right. Now we are discussing what's the characters of root, right? Now, sir, roots, are they green in color? No. What makes a plant organ green? Chlorophyll. Here, roots are not green in color. It means they are without chlorophyll. Therefore, roots are chlorophyllous or non-chlorophyllous, non-chlorophyllous. Therefore, roots are non-green. They are not green in color. Why they are not green in color, sir? Because chlorophyll is absent. If chlorophyll is absent, we should call them as what, sir? Non-chlorophyllous, non-chlorophyllous or non-chlorophyllous. Means chlorophyll is absent. Is it okay? What is absent? Non-chlorophyllous means chlorophyll is absent. Chlorophyll absent. Is it okay? Right. Now, exceptional case for this statement. Exceptional case. Except photosynthetic roots. Except what, sir? Photosynthetic roots. It means photosynthetic roots ko chhod ke, right? We are leaving these photosynthetic roots. Remaining roots are non-green and non-chlorophyllous. Is it okay? Therefore, roots are non-green, non-chlorophyllous. But if you take which roots, sir? Photosynthetic roots. Photosynthetic roots are green and chlorophyllous. Photosynthetic roots are green and chlorophyllous. This is the exceptional case. These also we will discuss in detail in the coming topics. Okay, right. Now, sir, do leaf present on the root? Can you see a leaf on the root? No, it means leaves are absent on the root. Normal buds are absent on the root. Therefore, leaves and normal buds are absent what and what are absent? Leaves and normal buds. Leaves and normal buds. Leaves and normal buds are absent. Leaves and normal buds are absent. Exceptional case for this statement. In case of some plants, right, buds are present en route. Not in all plants. In case of some plants, what are present? Buds are present. Where? On the root. Such buds are called as radical buds. Is this statement okay? But in some plants, I am writing exceptional case. But in some plants, write buds present on root. Is it okay? Sir, if a root is with bud, okay, right? What is that bud called as a radical bud? Which bud it is? A radical. It is a radical bud. Is it okay? Right? Sir, is this a radical bud, right, adventitious bud? Yes, it is a adventitious bud. It is a adventitious bud. Is this statement okay? Right? Now listen this statement. Sir, take a root. That root is with bud, sir. What is that bud present on root called as a radical bud? Radical buds are adventitious buds. Now you say me, can we call this root with buds as a radical roots? What are the roots called as a radical roots? Now listen this statement carefully. Sir, I am taking a root. That root is with what, sir? Buds. That root with buds, right? What is that bud called as a radical bud? Right? They are which buds? Adventitious buds. Sir, what is the use of these radical buds, sir? They are used for vegetative propagation. Therefore, these radical buds are used for what? Vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation is also called as vegetative reproduction, right? Therefore, radical buds are used for what, sir? Vegetative reproduction. Used for what? Vegetative reproduction or vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation. Vegetative reproduction or what? Vegetative propagation. Is this statement clear? Okay, right? Is it okay? Right? These are some important characters of what? Root. Now go for the next topic. Functions of a root. What? Functions of a root. Number one. Sir, root helps in absorption. Yes or no? Root helps in what? Absorption. Root helps in absorption of I already told you. It helps in absorption of capillary water and minerals from the soil, right? Absorption of capillary water and what more? Minerals. Absorption of capillary water and minerals from where, sir? From soil. Number two, go for the second function. Sir, roots, what they do is they fixes the plant in the soil. By fixing plant in the soil, the root is providing support to the plant organs. Provides support to the plant organs. Therefore, a root provides what? Support. Anchorage. Support. To what, sir? To plant organs. Provides support to plant organs. How? by fixing what? Plant where? In the soil. Therefore, by fixing the plant in the soil, a root provides anchorage to the plant organs. Is it okay? Right. Next, number 3. Go for the third one. What it is, sir? Storage of food. Root helps in storage of what, sir? Food materials. Root helps in storage of food materials. Sir, root even helps in synthesis. Root even helps in synthesis of some plant growth regulators. What is the full form of PGR? Plant growth regulators. Plant growth regulators. Plant growth regulators. Sir, plant growth regulators are also called as what, sir? Phytohormones. Sir, what is the meaning of phyto? Phyto means plants. Therefore, phytohormones can be even called as what, sir? Plant hormones. Even called as what, sir? Plant hormones. Now, listen this statement, right? Sir, we are discussing what? Synthesis of, some plant growth regulators. A root helps in synthesis of some plant growth regulators like cytokinins. What they are? Cytokinins. Cytokinins. Is this statement okay? Right? Sir, we are discussing functions of root. Right? Sir, what is the first function, sir? Absorption. What it is? Absorption. It is absorbing what? Capillary water and minerals from the soil. What is the second function, sir? Anchorage. Anchorage means nothing but support. A root is fixing the plant in the soil. So, root is providing support, providing anchorage to the plant organs. Is it okay? Right? Number 3, storage. Sir, in some plants, root stores food materials. In some plants, root stores food materials. In some plants, root stores food materials. Next, number 4, synthesis. Sir, it is synthesizing what? Root is synthesizing some plant growth regulators. Root is synthesizing some plant growth regulators. Sir, plant growth regulators are also called as phytohormones. They are also called as plant hormones. Also called as plant hormones. Therefore, root helps in synthesis of some plant growth regulators such as what, sir? Cytokinins. Is it okay? Right? Therefore, today we discussed types of root systems. That is a taproot system, fibrous root system, adventitious root system. Right? And next one is what's characters of root. What is characters of root? And next one is functions of root. Is it okay? Right? Tomorrow we will discuss about regions of root. What it is? Regions of root. Is it okay? Right? Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.